Microsoft speak on the future of the Xbox Series platform, give some interesting statistics and updates. Let's get into it. What is going on, guys? Dealer back again with yet another video. Thank you so much for joining me as we cover the latest and greatest in the world of Jason Ronald's beard. Today we're talking about several different news updates regarding the Xbox platform. If you guys didn't know, Jason Ronald is one of the lead guys behind the box. He is basically in charge of what you're going to hear in this video. That's what we know for sure. Aside from that, he is also in charge of a lot of what the team does behind the next generation hardware. He does speak on several different updates they're working on, as well as future optimizations regarding RDNA2 and the future capability and optimization you will see from the box. Yes, but at the end of the day, it's much more added to what we've been putting together, this puzzle. It's one of those ones with tigers and flowers, and it's like 5,000 pieces, but by the end of it, it will form a picture, and that picture will spell more performance for the Xbox Series X and a very long explanation that makes no sense to 90% of you. But hey, if you end up liking the video, maybe hit the like button, show a buddy or two. We're almost to 100,000 subscribers, and when we get there, there is a special plaque that each of you will get in the mail, and I will personally make sure that I tell you that that's not actually true. But what I will tell you is thank you, and the community we build here is phenomenal. Love the chat, love the comments, and we've got one of the biggest Xbox podcasts in the history of the world because of you guys. So again, thank you for what you do. Speaking of, we've had Major Nelson on the podcast, so of course, shout out to him, shout out to Jason Ronald, shout out to Jeff Rubenstein, and of course, you guys check out their link down below in the description. Again, we've got information regarding optimizations to the console coming. We've got a lot of other interesting stuff here. Let's get into it.
On in the future, give us a hint about the look ahead, will you? Now, I was reading this interesting thing about smart delivery was a huge boom over the holiday. Tell us about it from your side, because you got an interesting stat that I was hearing you're going to share with us.
Yeah, we're really proud of how people are using the consoles and really enjoying smart delivery. And we've had close to 6 million smart delivery upgrades since launch. And that's just really exciting to see, because that means people are jumping in and playing their games, and they're always guaranteed to get that best version of these titles on the device that they're choosing to play on. As we think about the console experiences, we've listened to the feedback about improvements to broadcasting, as an example. Another thing is the sharing experience and the quality of things like game DVR. And then I mentioned earlier about enabling quick resume for even more titles since launch. We've also seen the feedback about people want more understanding of how quick resume works and more control over the experience. So these are all areas that are really high priorities for us as we're looking at future updates over the coming months. And you'll be able to start seeing some of these experiences in the insider rings really soon.
Now, I know for a fact they were not super concerned about game DVR and a lot of the issues that this thing has had before we started speaking out on Twitter about this and kind of getting our opinions out there. There's developers like Gavin Stevens, there's all kinds of people like myself that have had issues with game DVR. We just want to show how gorgeous these games look, and it makes it very hard to do so with the current state of the game DVR on Series X, which is basically just carryover from the One X, and that does include the weird rash and the green bumps because it doesn't work 80% of the time, and I don't really know why, but apparently they are going to fix this, and this does include the luminance issue. This does include how volatile the clips actually are when you're trying to trim them or share them or just look at them. So again, that's great to hear. Secondly, quick resume. A lot of you want to know if a game is cached there, can you uncache it? How do you stop it? Even though it doesn't affect your box's performance, you would still like more information on how it works. Apparently they are looking into this. And of course, 6 million plus smart delivery upgrades, meaning 6 million titles or 6 billion gamers. You do the math, I don't know. How many consoles did they sell? Let me know down below.
At launch, we say it all the time internally, this is really just the beginning. We've got a lot of really exciting things that are coming down the pipeline over the coming months and over the coming years. We're also partnering really closely with key game developers from all across the industry to really take full advantage of all the next-gen capabilities that we've put in the Xbox Series X and Series S. And we really are excited as we get further into the year and closer to this holiday to start sharing more of the details about what's in development development and how you can really take advantage of these next-gen platforms.
Yeah, there's a lot coming. I mean, we can't really say too much. You kind of did there, but I know that that's one of the things that keeps me so excited. I have a console here. It's not this one, but I have another console that's on our take home, and you guys are pushing builds every day to me. Trust me, my bandwidth cap tells me that.
Now, something else they do tease in this video, and I'll let you guys check out the original source for maybe a little tidbit here and there, is the fact that they're releasing brand new information, maybe, I don't know, in a day or two, maybe next week, and that's going to be basically regarding the doubling of performance on certain backwards compatible titles. Yes, something Microsoft had not only demonstrated, but teased quite some time ago. We expected this to be a thing for the launch of the system. Actually, it's one of the issues I had while reviewing the system before it came out was, hey, where are some of these features? I mean, we're not really given that information. Well, Microsoft are apparently ready to share more on that. And while it is interesting to kind of hear why it's taken so long, given that modders have already made games like Fallout 4 run at double the frame rate on the Series X already with just a simple flip of a switch, I guess maybe they're doing a little bit more than we expected, maybe not. Maybe they just are simply doubling some games from 30 to 60 and some from 60 to 120, and that is in backwards compatibility mode. Maybe it will also include a system update that gives you the option to enable this feature, much like Auto HDR. Either way, expect to hear more on this soon. Also, regarding RDNA2, Jason Ronald does say that we are working with key partners to basically utilize the full feature set or more of the box than we have already. If you guys have not been paying attention, games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they have publicly stated that they are going to go back and add ray tracing into this title. Yes, that is over 12 teraflops of software ray tracing built into the silicon on top of the 12 for general rasterization as well. This is a genuine thing. Developers are genuinely going back and taking advantage of this stuff, and Jason Ronald does say right here that we are going to go back and work with key partners. We're also going to work with partners going forward to utilize more of the box's actual capability this holiday, which is about the time frame that we told you guys we were hearing you would be able to actually see more of a delta between the modern consoles out there. Don't get me wrong, that delta will get bigger and bigger as time goes, more features, etc., optimization, but look for more of that headroom, look for more of that delta this holiday with some of the biggest titles. That is, if there are actually any titles coming out this year. Man, 2021 is trash. But yeah, Jason Ronald does double down on the fact that this holiday, or closer to, they will share more information on not only what is in development, but how these boxes are actually going to begin to be leveraged in the first place. Keep in mind, everything you've played up to this point does not use 70-80% of the next generation features in the box, meaning RDNA2, velocity architecture, etc. A lot of these features are not even being touched. They don't even matter to the games right now. And when they do truly serve as the basis for development, you will see a transformative effect to not only game design, but truly that of the visuals as well. The true leaps and bounds that we've been expecting, the ones that we've been talking about, though they are the ones that we've also said will take time to come into play. While we didn't expect the tools to be this premature for some developers, we certainly did expect these full next generation features that are not even being leveraged on PC really to definitely take some time to be leveraged on console. That is when you will truly see leaps and bounds across all platforms. And honestly, at the end of the day, these games are they're running pretty much the entire package right now. It's like you're playing on a little gaming PC the size of a football. And you know what? I'm a fan because this thing is phenomenal. I'm a big fan of the Series X. The amount of noise that it makes, the reliability of the console, unless you're playing 2K, which for some reason, the NBA 2K21, they still refuse to even acknowledge this crashing bug on Twitter. They're just ignoring everybody. So again, this is something that's not only happening on the Series X, but the PS5 as well. And it's just shutting boxes down. Shout out to Kid Smoop. He can't even lob a pass and this shit, it just shuts down. So I don't really know what's up with that. I've had a little bit better luck, and they just had a 3 GB update for the title a day or so ago, and it's still shutting boxes down. I don't know what the issue is, so maybe you do. And no, the first link that most people throw my way with this, no, it's not solving the issue. I'm not really sure what the problem is, but hopefully they fix it, because the game costs $70, 2K, and you should probably fix your damn game, or at least publicly acknowledge that it's a problem, and stop trying to sell us Vince Carter coins, because I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, the game is fun. But again, let me know what you guys have been playing. I've been playing a lot of Division. I've been playing a little bit of Control. Every time I jump back into this stupid game, I remember why I stopped playing it, because the map is the worst of any map in the history of games with maps. And I truly, honestly believe that. But hey, let me know what you believe down below. And of course, if you ended up liking the video, hit the like button, maybe show a buddy or two. We're almost up to 100,000 subscribers. And of course, you know, that part about the plaque at the beginning and the mail and stuff, that's not true. But again, thank you for supporting what I do, especially to the patrons and to the moderators of the channel, Lethal Papa, Obi-Wan, Kirby, Louise, game developer, always cracking skulls in the RDX podcast chat, and of course to Microsoft, Xbox, Larry Herb, Ruben Steen, Jason Ronald, all of these guys, David 8K, we've had him on the show, lead hardware guy for the Series X, the Elite controllers. You know, it's a good time to be a gamer, and you guys make it all possible. So thank you. And again, let me know your thoughts. I've hit my 10-minute mark, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.